Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing So You Want to Play Celts, and this is going to come on right after I have shown the video of why I think Huang Rush is so powerful despite knowing it's coming. So I'm pretty excited to do this video because Celts is a civ that I personally struggle with a lot as well. I don't like the civ. I think it's powerful, but I just feel like I don't know how to use it to its full potential, and I'm not good with it in practice. So I'm hoping maybe if I can go into a little bit of a dive onto the theoretical standpoint, I suppose, it can actually help me first and foremost on how to play the civ. So we're going to be trying to do a live commentary for the game. I'm on my Smurf account, secondary account. It's rank 15 at 2453. So I'm going to queue up. Not sure who's online right now, but let's go ahead and dive into the theoretical segments. And if you guys aren't sure what So You Want to Play is, it's pretty much, and I explained it a lot at this point in the series, it's pretty much just a way for me to dive into a civ, take a look at it, and see how to play it in theory by looking at the tech tree and its bonuses, and then quickly going over, and then playing a game on the rank ladder. And seeing how it plays out in practice, and then comparing the two with the goal of, if you guys want to play a civ, let's say the Celts, you want to pick it up, you'll be able to understand exactly how to play it, both in theory and a practical perspective. So without further ado, let's hop into it here. So the tech tree, we took a look at it a lot in the Huang video once again. Celts are described as an infantry and siege civilization. That's better. And they have a few bonuses that are very good. The first bonus is an eco one. It's a military one. It gives the infantry moving 15% faster, and that starts in the feudal age, which was changed recently. The second bonus is the economy one, which makes their lumberjacks work 15% faster for that extra wood income. Next up, they've got the siege weapons firing 25% faster. This applies to rams, scorpions, and trebuchets, as well as the Maginot. And then their last bonus is a bit of a gimmicky one, but could play into some situations. It's basically you can steal sheep, and sheep within one Celt unit's line of sight cannot be stolen. So even if your opponent has like 10 villagers around a sheep and you just come in with a Celt unit, you can just take that sheep regardless. So it's pretty insane. So I like that bonus, but it's not the most usable one, just here and there. Their unique unit is the Woad Raider, which is an infantry unit that moves quite fast. We'll talk about him later. And their unique techs are Stronghold, which gives their castles and towers firing 25% faster. And then Furor Celtica, which makes siege workshop units have extra 40% HP. And then lastly, their team bonus is that their siege workshops work 20% faster, which is quite a nice one. So as you can see, they're pretty set in stone infantry and siege civilization with a pretty good economy. Taking a look at their tech tree, we can see that their archery range looks quite weak at first glance. They only have crossbow, lead skirm, missing thumb ring, parting tactics. So even if you have heavy CA, you're missing so many upgrades. It's terrible. And no Arbalest and hand cannon for the late game. And we actually found the game right now, so I'm not sure what to do here. We're going to speed through this tech tree real quick. It's going to be the So You Want to Play Crack Edition. Their barracks is very good. Supplies arson, missing squires, but you move 15% faster, so you actually have faster moving infantry despite not having squires there. Full champion halberdier. You get paladins, but you're missing some armor and bloodlines, so they're not the best. Hussar, same story. Siege is very good, getting everything except the bombard cannons, so definitely make use of the siege. Siege ram, siege onager, and heavy scorpion are all fantastic options depending on the situation. Their blastsmith is kind of lacking. Blast furnace and plate mill armor though gives them fully upgraded infantry, just lacking on the archer line in bracer and ring archer armor, and the cavalry line. Their navy is pretty irrelevant. It's pretty mediocre. Missing fast fire ships is the thing to note, but they have galleons. They do get siege engineer, but no bomber towers from the university. The Woad Raider is really good as a fast infantry unit, good against archers if you mass it up, but really good against pretty much everything but not cavalry, and good at raiding your opponent and taking out his economy. Your monks are pretty bad. You're missing redemption, only have sanctity, which is good for the mid game, and their economy bonuses or economy upgrades are amazing. Nothing really too shabby there. And we've got a game against Kasva here, and wow, that was a So You Want to Play episode and a half. Holy moly. We can close that little thing coming up. I've never had that much excitement here in a game before. So, without further ado, let's hop into this game here. We've got Celts against Lithuanians, and I like that he's got quite a strong civilization for himself as well here. Kasva is really going to put my Celts to the test. But I think against Cav civs, Celts tend to be pretty good because you do get some halb siege, which can be quite nice. So one thing I want to talk about is that yes, their archer range seems quite poor for the Celts. They have a really good early game eco, so playing crossbows in Castle Age is a fine choice most of the time for Celts. You really only need to transition to infantry later on in the game. The best thing you can do in Castle Age though is go for their siege push. Pushing with Siege is really, really strong with Celts because you're making use of the two bonuses, which is the Siege Workshop Siege Workshop units firing faster, and the Siege Workshops making units faster as well, producing faster. So two bonuses there that could be taken advantage of just by going Siege and Castle. So Crossbow and Siege or Knight Siege and Castle is really good. I'm not going to go for Huang Rush here just because I feel like we've already seen so much of that strategy on a lot of ranked games, and obviously if you watch Huang. And I can't really do it nearly as good as he can anyway. So I'm going to just play Celts the straight up way here. And I think that's a bit more of a learning experience for us at home here. And for us, you know, plebeians here compared to Huang himself. Going to push in one deer for no particular reason other than he was kind of close and I figured might as well get him in there. It's a good boost at an early game eco, but by no means needed. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go for a Drush in this game. But Drush, not into Fast Castle because I have forward resources. I'm going to go Drush into Archers. And the reason I'm choosing Drush is that I personally am not a fan of Men-at-Arms these days, even though it's a pretty good strategy with the Celts. I'm going to go with a Drush and then just try to play Archers afterwards. Drush will buy me some time, which is 3 Militia and the Scout and Dark Age. And then the Archers will be a reasonable follow-up to try to get the Castlage. The reason you can't play Infantry with Celts and Castlage, even though it's an Infantry Civ, is the Infantry inherently is terrible in Castlage. Longswordsmen are really bad against both Knights and Crossbows, and Motivators are just simply too hard to get to, and not a strong unit in Castlage either. So, Motivator is one of those units you want to get to in Imperial Age. But in this case, I think I just want to play like standard Crossbow and Castle Age, and then switch to like Halb Siege that might be really strong against Lithuanians in the late game. If they're going to play Cavalry, I can go Halb Siege and easily take care of them. I will say I did play a game recently against MBL though, when he ended my streak. He went Lithuanian CA, and I was playing Slavs, and he was able to stop my Halb Siege by going CA and Knights. So I have to watch out for that kind of approach here from the Lithuanian player in Castle Age. So I think going Crossbows and Castle Age makes sense to prevent that from happening and just to contest the map a little bit as well, okay? So that's the idea here behind my strategy, which is going to be Drush into Archers. And I'm hoping to just get to the late game and be able to go for Halb Siege. And then Wood Raider is an option, but I don't think I'm going to really go for that unless he goes for mass skirmishers. If he goes for a lot of skirmishers, then I'll consider Wood Raiders. If not, I think I'll just go with standard Halb Siege. I think that's totally fine. Alright, so again, my scouting has been pretty good here. I'm not rushing to explore my opponent. You could rush to explore your opponent if you want to lame him, for example, or something like that. But I prefer to have really good scouting at my base because I'm a player that likes to be as consistent as possible. And scouting your base helps you be consistent because you know exactly what to wall and where your resources are located. And boom, look at that. I scouted this wood line, and that's going to help me actually get a wall here. Yep, now I know I can actually easily wall this side, which could help me secure my map. Look, another wall here. And despite my forward gold, I think I can make this work. I think I'm missing one gold. No, it's out here. Okay, so I know where everything is at the moment. Okay. And at this point, I feel like my barracks is quite late. This is more of a barrack timing for Men-at-Arms. But I'm still going to commit to the Drush, though, because I actually don't want to play Men-at-Arms here. I think it's not the best strategy. Or at least I've not been really liking how it plays out recently. So I think I'm really just going to commit to the Drush into Archers. And again, the biggest reason I can't go for the Drush Fast Castle is simply because I have that forward gold that's just super hard to defend. His barracks is coming up now. I can't hover too close to that with my scout. And this one will go make another lumber camp here, and we'll wall that one. He's coming a bit close, but not too close here, to the point where I can actually hit his unit. And second lumber camp might be thinking now that I'm going to be going for Men-at-Arms. A couple more there on the food. Then I'm going to go loom and then click up. So that is the plan. So it's a Drush instead of Men-at-Arms. And the idea is really just to be able to secure my map and get a consistent start in there. Fantastic. So this aggression won't be too strong. It won't be too powerful. But it's going to give me a chance to wall up some. Maybe wall up a lot as well here. Since I did do the really good scouting here. We'll get a chance to do quite a bit of walls. And maybe even full wall if I'm lucky here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I'm able to full wall, that's obviously going to be amazing. I shouldn't really be showing him my scout right now. Oh, but okay, this is bad now because he's attacking me at home. That's okay. I'm gonna adapt to it. No problem. I'll lose the villain. Yeah, he's gonna go men at arms. I'm just gonna go for some quick walls. And I still have my men at arms out here. Or my oh wait, what? He broke. I have to run these guys. This is looking to a pretty big disaster here. I'm gonna have to abandon another vill. He broke into it. It happens. This vill is out of whack as well. Okay. I don't know if this is my Celts curse or something, but wow, this has been really, really brutal so far. I can't afford that. I have to go to gold somehow. Okay, let's defend. And yeah, my Drush is not doing much. He's walled. Which makes sense. There's very little reason to stay exposed. Alright, we'll have to adapt here. Okay, we'll be able to kill that villager maybe. You got a wall behind it. That won't hold though. Oh, he's gonna get the wall, but you know what? If we're not getting men at arm tech, I think this is fine. We killed a villager and we killed an archer, so we're doing okay here. Although it is a very messy game right off the bat. And again, we spoke about consistency earlier, but you know what? We know what I have as a benefit here. My biggest benefit is the eco bonus that I'm getting, which is faster wood choppers. Yeah, now I will actually lose these guys for sure. But that's okay, like he will lose his units as well. Oh, another one here. Just gotta spam click. Yeah, good, we'll be out. I just don't like that he's taking like this area. Yeah, okay, we can just... Oh, he's got an archer in there. I want to go crossbows myself, ideally. I lost 3 villas, he lost only 1. So he's very far ahead at the moment, but like I said, I do have that eco bonus that is going to help me out at some one way or another. I put it in the worst way possible. Keep my range units together because I don't want this scout to pick it off. Okay. Defend myself, get fletching, because I think that's going to be pretty important. Don't want to let these guys leave. That house is just going to block a lot of the wood. And again, my wood is actually very good right now. I can get a skirm here to defend simply. He's got armor, so I'm going to get armor as well. And he can break in here, so I got to be careful. Okay. We're just gonna micro him down here, force him out. He's gonna add skirms here. This is really bad. I'm gonna have to add a second range here. And really adapt to skirms, which will need more wood. That guy was on no HP, dude. This is a kind of fiesta here. I would love to wall this. I think we all watching would like to see that happen. Unless you're a Casa fan, which I respect. Don't want to see that happen. I have to send like multiple builds here. This is ridiculous. And this is obviously not ideal. This is not what I wanted to happen, but it is what it is. He's obviously gonna try and block. There we go, finally. Okay, I'll kill that guy. Now the build down. I think we can just go up to castage now. And go back to producing arch. And you know what? I think one stable is good as well. I want to play crossbow and skirms. Well, skirms just enough to defend here. I want to play crossbow ideally, because I think he's going to go knights. So crossbow and a few knights is going to be how I want to play this personally. So with that in mind, let's get onto the gold. I can't match his knights because I don't have bloodline, so I have to play crossbow, just to give you guys an idea. Pikes, I don't think pikes would be that good for me, honestly, just because I don't have any momentum. So pikes, he'll have a lot of skirms to defend that. Anyways, okay, let's just fight this. Oh, I just ran away actually. But he knows what I'm doing now, which is bad. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully my commentary hasn't been too terrible throughout this game. He has been a bit all over me here, and I haven't had really good chances throughout to breathe. So nonetheless, we are doing our best. I gotta consider another gold here. Question is, do I do another gold with a TC? I think it's best. And my gold has been really bad this game. Just, my map in general is really bad this game. Oh, that guy's 1 HP. He almost got him. I'll just do a town center there. I got 2 scouts, so I can probably move out now. And I think throughout this whole ordeal, I think I'm still okay because of the Celt eco bonus. I feel like that's kind of been carrying me a little bit here. It does look like he wants to push me now. So I'm not going to add my 30C because I think he's going to push me. I don't want that to happen. Okay, I think he can't wall that. I'm going to scout with the 2 scrims though. We're very close. Okay, very good. Let's go scout the rest of the map here. Ooh, that's... I'm just delaying the 30C because I'm not sure if I can afford it right now. I know I can afford it in terms of wood, but I don't know if I want to commit my resources there, because if he's going to go heavy knights, I want to be prepared to drop a monastery, for example. And you know what? I do think, you know what? I think it's just wise to drop a monastery regardless. And the reason is I need to be able to contest these Lithuanian relics, because the more relics he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. No upgrades on the spearman, no attack even, so... Can't really conclude that he's doing knights or anything like that. I'll just put pressure. I just want to see what he's doing. If I can see how many knights he has, the upgrades, it's fine. I don't mind losing some army for that kind of information here. So me pressuring here has that goal in mind. Like I could get cleared up here, but if I do and I see what he's doing, I consider that fine. Not a win, but fine. Yeah. Okay. +2 knights. Makes sense. And he should lose absolutely no knights here. Yeah, he's doing a good job there. Well played. And at least I get to see what he's doing here, which is, like I said, probably one of the main goals. Maybe if I'm a 100% smart player, I should just go back there and go in with only 1 crossbow to see what he's doing. And I save 8 crossbows, but I'm not a 100% smart player. So it is what it is. I see no relics on the map. That's unlucky. What? I see no relics on the map. I've scouted the whole map. No way he took all of them yet. Like, there's no way. What the hell? That's weird. Okay. Maybe he did. Okay, there's one here. Maybe he did take a few. I'm not sure. His monsters do work faster, I guess. See if there's anything there in the corner. Oh, he's got a lot there. I don't think I can really commit. These deer have to die so I don't misclick. And obviously my idea is just to play crossbow and castle, but to eventually switch into pikes. So him massing a lot of knights for me, no problem. Let him do that. Important thing is for me to take the relics away from him. What are the chances of a relic there? Wow. It would be insane if that's the case. And if he siege pushes me, I don't mind because I have Celt siege to defend. You know what I mean? I'm okay there. There's no relic there. There is one in the corner though. So we have at least 2 relics, which is good. That's fine. And at what point do I want to switch into pikemen now? That's the next question. Because I do know I want to switch to pikes at some point. Not sure exactly which point that is though. That monk's probably gonna die. I don't have time to convert though. It was a sad story. I don't think he was gonna run away and run in there. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. If he runs in there, it would be like two all in, I think. And I don't think he has to do that. I think he's in a good spot. Alright, so I think now, at this point, I have almost enough for a castle. Well, not almost, but in 2 minutes I'll be able to afford a castle. So I think it's wise to now make the pike switch. And that wood eco from Celts is just all the time burning in the background, and it's very, very strong. Okay. I don't understand where the relics were. That's for one. So we're gonna switch into pikemen here, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. And if he siege pushes me, my idea was to counter siege push, but I don't think I have time for that now. I think it's better to just go. Maybe I'll make another couple monk. Oh, okay, this one's gonna go down fast. Smart from him. I'm gonna have to defend myself like this. Oh, there's another relic here, so he has only 2 relics. That's aggressive. Oh my god. He just killed all my units. One shot. One shot, by the way. Can I get something here? Thank you. Okay, I have to kind of adapt here. A market would be nice for sure. He went pretty all in for that one though, to be fair. Yeah, He went pretty all in for that, and our eco was quite decent. At this point, at no point of making crossbows anymore, right? It doesn't really matter. I need farms now. I think that's the main resource that I'm missing. I have a good amount of woods. I think just a castle makes a lot of sense here. He's being very annoying with those knights, as he should be. I think we just delete that guy. We can risk it. Oh yeah, we actually risked it and killed the free monk. And you know, at this point, I also want to just sneak in and get that relic. I'll also do that. And the good pikes transition now. And you know what? We did say we want to go siege, so might as well just start the siege from now. That does make sense as well. Those guys are bumping a lot. And I think we can afford to make some more farms at the back. So we had a pretty big scare there. Ran in with those units, and honestly, I could have died, but I think the pike switch was a perfect time. Maybe even 1 minute too late, actually. 1 minute earlier, it would be enough for me to have like 5 pikes when he runs in, and I took a big Maginot shot, which kind of sucks. I don't know if you guys actually caught that one, but it was pretty massive. And just do double siege, because we want to play with siege anyway in late game, so might as well just go for it now. Yeah, like we're just gonna continue bullying him away from this now. We have Bodkin there on the TC, so we're really able to defend here quite nicely. Okay. Oh shit, he's chasing me. I didn't even realize. That's funny. These knights are doing way too much damage, by the way, for no reason. He saved him. Alright, we gotta go up to Imp now. We got shredded there. We want to go for the monk, of course. Wow, this is losable now. I don't have good farm area. My macro's completely out of whack as well. Can I abuse the market here a little bit? Can I get a castle here as well? Just need to secure my map. Like, once I secure the map, I'll be completely fine. I need to get to the point where he's not really just pushing me wherever he wants, and it's me actually fighting him back. That's the problem with playing very low mobility civs. Well, not that Celts with that low mobility. You have fast infantry, I suppose, but he's still looking for relics. He only has 2. I guess he's not happy with that. He's not satisfied with just the 2. Okay, front one is fine. One more TC here for the road. And that castle is going to really secure that area. But here's the problem. He's going to go for champion switch. So we can't do Help Siege anymore. So instead of Help Siege, we're going to actually go Wood Raiders here. Wood Raiders are really good. So I talked about them a little bit in the... on the... what's it called? Theoretical part of things. My eco is terrible. Wood. I'm lacking wood of all things with Celts. Okay, the last one I buy, I swear. This going. This guy can go back there. I actually want to heal my units, as simple as that. And I want to hide the fact that I'm doing woads as well. Let's just mask them back here. It's a little secret dwelling place. I guess this can send those here. This can send those here. that one is yet to be built. So yeah, I talked a little bit about woads, but in my opinion, the best use for woads is really just as a good counter to infantry units or archers, or just to attack to your opponent. And with archers, you don't counter them inherently, you counter them with a lot of mass, so you're not like stronger. Woads are not like that good against archers. Like, it's not a husk roll, but when you have a big mass, you can just jump on the archer units, and that's their biggest use in my opinion. I'll just get a castle back here just to help defend. I have bodkin arrows, so these castles are very strong. I could use a lot of those guys. I just see what he's doing. I mean, I kind of saw what I already knew. Caught glimpses of what I already knew. Do I go ram is the question now. I think we can afford rams. He's going here, okay. Kind of bait him into attacking that, taking that fight. He's not going to go for it. I think the best thing to do is just go for a quick... I can't afford that? No, I can. Fantastic. It's very important to get elite Wood Raider. Very, very important. It's one of those units that's not really that good before elite, but after elite is just fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna get 3 castles here. Gonna just sort out my control groups. I'm not sure if I want to go rams or not. He has 2 castles there. I'm probably going halberdier now is actually good, by the way. Because I think what he did is yeah, I'm going to upgrade halbs. I think what he did is he made a few 200 swordsmen, but sorry, long swordsmen. He's not going to commit to them. I think he's going to go back to lightest now. Oh, no, he's committing to them. Interesting. I'm having a hard time reading the game here. But okay. Yeah, okay, he's committing to them. Well, they should just complete that to wolves now, right? I'll make the halb upgrade anyway. It's just such a good upgrade for late game, so we're gonna go through with it. That upgrade's better. Infantry versus infantry, that upgrade's better than armor. We're not gonna take the fight of his dreams on the hill. We're gonna make him go down a bit. I think that's just a good fight for us. We're just getting the right timing here. Yeah. Killing his shrubs would be very useful as well. I don't want to lose that castle. Yeah, that castle's gonna go down. Oh, maybe. We got it. Oh, we saved it. Oh, he's mad. He's not happy about this one, chat. Why am I saying chat? I'm not even streaming. Well, you guys will see this at some point. I'm very happy about this one. I was getting raided all game, so this is good revenge here. But I think that's all she wrote for Kasva. I think he's gonna die. What is that saying? That's all she wrote. Who's she? I don't like that saying. I'm not going to use it. GG. Very nice. Very nice. A few scares there. A few scares. You guys know I record... If there's nothing wrong with the game, if I don't die too soon, if it's a proper game, I record only one of these. And especially now for the subathon, I don't have time to prepare and choose the best game. So I'm playing just one of these. So if this game ended... and it was a terrible game, and for me rather, a great game from Kasva, and he killed me Feudal Age, I would have had to roll with that. So we had some scares, you know, some maybe embarrassing games going up to the subathon, but this was a really good game. Embarrassing at first for me, a lot of things went wrong, but I gotta say, it's more credit to Kasva for playing aggressively. I made a few mistakes, and I got a bit greedy with the walls, but I think overall my opening, maybe a Primo Drush is better. Yeah, maybe Primo Drush is just better. If I want a full wall, because it's a bit greedy to go Drush and then also expect to get a full wall, and then also expect to, you know, attack him and do damage. But I did kill a villager and kill an archer with it, so I did okay with my Drush for some walls as well. But I think the biggest turning point was really me surviving his knights all in. The pike transition came down at a pretty reasonable time. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes earlier would be fantastic. But of course, it did take a lot of damage in Feudal Age, so my eco is not the most smooth. And then just to end the game, Halberdier Ram was my idea, Halb Siege. But since I saw him going long swords, I'm obviously not going to commit to that. I went for Road Raiders first. I thought maybe the only thing he can do that might like catch him off guard is if he still goes Cavalier and the longsword was just a bait. So I upgraded into Halberdier just in case. And it's just a good upgrade in general for late game. So I think with that in mind, Halberdier, Road Raiders, Rams and Trebs, Infantry and Siege. That's exactly how we said Celts should be played in theory. I think the crossbows and castle age didn't do a whole lot, except for the fact that it prevented him from going something weird like CA. It prevented him from going like, I don't know, crossbows of his own. It just defended me and let me make TCs in a good way. But if you want to play with a few knights and castle age, that also works with Celts. And if you want to play with like pikes in lower levels, you'll get away with it just fine. If you feel like you can get away with just pikes right away, that's totally good. Pike siege is fine. And if you want to go for the siege pike push forward, is also a really good strategy. But anyway, that's my take on Celts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously, this is part of the subathon on Twitch, and if you're watching this on YouTube later, we might still be live on Twitch with a subathon. If not, then it probably ended. So thanks all for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoying the stream so far. Take care, and bye for now.